Got an idea for a podcast and think you have the talent to make it a reality? Already have a podcast, but been thinking you could take it up a notch, but you're just not sure how to do it? Well, Toxic Entertainment has everything you need to go from podcasting to podcasting. Bring us your talent, your passion, and your best ideas. We'll bring to the table our state-of-the-art technology and comfortable facility, creative and professional staff dedicated to bringing your ideas to life, competitively priced packages to suit your goals and budget, and over 10 years of experience as a leader in the podcasting field. Toxic Entertainment offers quality and affordability that can't be beat. When you're ready to start your journey, Toxic Entertainment is here to help you reach your destination. Learn more at toxicentertainment.net or call 888-66-TOXIC to arrange a studio tour. That's 888-66-86942. Toxic Entertainment, where creativity meets passion. All sports talk shows are the same, right?
I am bothered by everything.
You gotta go back to football school.
The goal of this guy, it's just immeasurable.
Wrong. In a world filled with talking heads more interested in their own celebrity than actually knowing the sports world, it's hard to find the people who really care about sports first. Look no further. Wire to Wire has it all covered. These guys have the knowledge and the cred to back up their opinions. No hot takes to get attention, just straight up opinions. Know anyone else who correctly called the 2020 World Series and March Madness? How about 70% on the NFL and NCAA football last year? You don't. Bottom line, these guys know their shit. They aren't doing it for attention, they're doing it for passion. Wire to Wire, live every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern, only on Toxic Radio and wherever you find podcasts. Does the real world seem unsatisfying?
It's boring, but it's part of my life.
Well, it's time to level up and reboot reality. Join Toxic Mike and Demonoid as they explore the ever-evolving world of virtual reality and everything it has to offer. Whether you're just starting out or you've been there from the beginning, Reboot Reality will introduce, educate, and guide you to the best in VR. Find it wherever you get podcasts at toxicradio.net or on the free Toxic Radio app. Reboot Reality. Log in and get immersed. Hey, miss an episode of Relationships 101? Don't sweat it. We got you covered. You can catch up on episodes on the Toxic Radio app, toxicradio.net, or wherever you get podcasts, like iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, and Odyssey. And don't forget to follow John on social media too. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Remember, just like any relationship, communication is key. Keep in touch.
Oh, man, you gotta love that beat. Oh, that's so sexy. I want to welcome you once again to one of the hottest relationship podcasts in the game right now. And I'm your host, your doctor of love, at least for the next 60 minutes. And my name is John Evans, and you're tuned into Relationships 101. The man to my right is the doctor's assistant, my right-hand man, a man that's never at a loss for words, Philly's own Supreme, the Resurrector. What's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing but just chilling out here, trying not to slap nobody.
We will talk about that. Let me get into this real quick. I've caught a little bit of flack this week about the language we use and how abrasive we could be at times.
I've always been a little rugged and raw.
I want to say this. This podcast is real. It's unscripted. It's real and it's raw. Most of all, we help people, and I take pride in doing that.
Yep.
So anyone that's offended, you can kindly just watch someplace else. I mean, you know, anyone with a listening ear, anyone that wants their relationship healed, this is where you come.
Yeah.
Now, tonight's topic, because I realized that we had our 100 stories sent in. So we have plenty of topics, But we're going to go back to some of the wildest and craziest stories that we've had in Relationships 101 podcast. Now,
updates.
Let me say this. The phone line is open tonight. The number is 856-485-9565. Once again, 856-485-9565. Now, before we dive into everything, let's talk about the slap heard around the world.
Slap him.
The Smith slap.
The Smith slap. You got a new name for it.
Your opinion on it, brother. Tell me how you feel about it.
Personally, it's remind me of that song, What You Won't Do for Love. I think everything was cool. I think he was wrong, number one. I ain't going to say that he was right. Violence doesn't solve anything, especially when he technically started it. It's like somebody saying your head funny, and he just starts slapping them. You can't do that. You got to say, hey, come here. Why you thinking my head is funny? What's the problem with you and my head? And if the person is still disrespectful and taking you there, then you may have to slap, or you may tend to slap. But like I said, I don't think he was wrong, but I understand because I've been there. Love will make you get brave. Lack of coochie will make you go crazy. Too much coochie will make you go crazy. And looking at your woman, when you laughing at the joke and you look at your woman and her face saying that she is upset and hurt, that would make you walk on stage and slap the hell out of somebody.
Okay, let me give some shout outs real quick. Tiana Benton, Brad, Dave, Mike Check in the building.
Mike Checker.
Marie Robinson, I appreciate you. Pun, the phone lines is open. Whenever you ready, come get this smoke.
Holla.
Now, all I will say about the Smith slap is this. I have a question. Had The Rock or 50 Cent have made that joke, would they have gotten slapped? See, Will Smith will mess around and get a bunch of men out here hurt. Because all I've been hearing all day is, oh, yeah, if somebody would have said that about my wife, they'd have had to get slapped too. Don't let Will Smith pump y'all up to get your ass kicked, okay? A lot of y'all I know out there talking that mess soft as baby skin. But because Will Smith did it, you think you can get away with it. No, don't, okay? Don't let that man pump y'all up to get fucked up. That's all I got to say about that. Now.
Remember, he just transformed the Mike.
Exactly.
He transformed the Mike Lowry real quick.
Yeah, you know and that's all that was. Now, Mike Howard says, I'm hosting an event May 20th. Don't come on stage unless I call you up all day.
Yeah.
Pump said he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And a scripted performance. Yes, he did do what he was supposed to do. Now, one of the topics we're going to get in tonight is part 2, men being spoiled. How do you feel about that, brother?
I like being spoiled. I
do you believe that we deserve to be spoiled?
You damn right. It's like somebody go out there and work hard and love you with all his heart and different things.
Hold
and you
up,
don't
brother.
come out there and
Hold
help,
up, brother, because this really gets rich right here. Miss Bundy would like the phone line.
Well, get on.
Well, it is 856-485-9565. One more time for the people in the cheap seats. 856-485-9565.
There you go.
Now let's talk about it. Men being spoiled.
Yeah, I think they should be spoiled. I mean, it's just anybody that it's called loving, showing love.
That's right, my boy Joe Turner watching. I appreciate you.
Who don't want to be shown love and be loved on and be spoiled? Like it is a reciprocal thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I don't know if that's a word.
But let's face facts. From the beginning of the time, we were taught that women deserve to get spoiled.
Right.
And this day and age, why is it wrong for a man to be spoiled?
I don't think it's wrong.
No, it's not.
I think a lot of the sensitivity that you're looking for and different, you just catch more flies with honey than vinegar. You know, when your woman is sweet on you and doing sweet things and talking sweet to you, it make you go up slapping the hell out of people for no reason. It just make you feel good. It makes you feel like, yo, this woman deserves this Birkin bag or the things that she wants because she spoiled me. But I don't think nobody should spoil a girl just because it's supposed to be done.
No.
And then don't get some of that attention back. You know what I'm
Has
saying?
to be reciprocated.
You got
Now,
to spoil your man.
Laura, the toxic queen, is watching. Laura, she also says it needs to be reciprocated. Takes two to tango.
what I
Yes,
said.
indeed.
So it
Junior
was a
Warren
word.
says, "Spoil me, LOL."
Spoil me, baby.
We have someone on the line.
Uh-oh.
Let's get to it.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to
Hello.
Relationships 101 with your man, John Evans, and the assistant Dr. Supreme. How can I help you?
This is Bun Bun. I was asked to call in to get all the smoke, so here I am.
Bunny
Well,
Bun Buns.
You said that you were going to call in. You weren't asked. You said you was going to call in. Now you're here.
Oh,
Now-
no.
now-
You
now
summoned
you're
for me.
here.
You
Now-
summoned me. You tagged me this morning, sir. So you
Well, I
summoned
did.
me.
I tagged you and about
Okay.
40 other people, but yes, I did. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
but you
here.
wanted to
You're
smoke
here.
with
You're
me.
going through semantics right now. You're here. What is your issue with men being spoiled? Put it out there.
I don't have an issue with men.
Oh,
being
you did,
spoiled.
because when I
The
posted it
issue- oh,
earlier,
no,
when I
no.
posted it earlier,
Mm,
I
no.
felt the heat resonating
That's
from you,
why-
and I believe we were states away from each other.
No. In conclusion, what did we say last week? I said
Boy, it was
we
so much
both
stuff said.
should be spoiled. And why did your post seem like it was one-sided?
No,
and it's that
and I
men
just
are
said-
not being spoiled. And look at you. You just angry. Look.
No, I'm not angry at all. Please, one thing I need people to understand about me, I don't get angry. A true definition of John Evans is an asshole / awesome boyfriend. But I do not get
Yes.
angry. Now, here's the thing. I've said from the beginning of time
I'm an
that we
asshole.
were raised to spoil women. You put the lady on the upper echelon, you flowers, candy, whatever her heart's desires. There's thousands of love songs written about it. In this day and age, I believe the man should be spoiled. Now, you tell me there's something wrong with when I go for the check, you grab it instead and say, "No, baby, I got this. Let me take care of you."
What was my very first comment
Please, let
was,
me finish. Let me
who
finish.
says that men are not being spoiled? I said there are plenty of women out there that are spoiling men. I am one of them, and that's why I was offended by what you said, because you made it a man versus woman thing.
No,
and it's really about maybe you picked some women that were spoiling
the
you.
title only said men deserve to be spoiled too, and they do deserve to be spoiled. We go out here, we
And I
work hard,
didn't
we
disagree
face
with that.
everything that society throws against us during the workday to come home and provide for our women and our families. So yes, we do deserve to get spoiled. Let me tell you something. I'm a man who
And-
loves love, and I believe in spoiling my woman. But at the same time, when I come through the door, yes, I would like a kiss on the cheek. No, a kiss on the lips, a tight hug, a wrap around lefty real quick, my feet rubbed, a
bath
shot
rain.
of my favorite brandy.
A bubble bath rain.
A bubble bath ran. Yes, I do deserve all that when I come in the door. I want to be spoiled to the point where I have to scream out, "That's enough."
Stop it.
Exact. Stop it. Now
But
you
what
tell
I'm
me I am
saying
wrong
is,
and
is
and
you
thinking that?
you took what I said, and you completely flipped it around as if
Oh, no, I didn't.
did not agree with that. If
Well,
you go
you-
back
you
to that
seem-
page,
you
my
seem
very
a little
first post, I
irate.
said there's plenty of women that are out there that are spoiling men. And I said, I am one of them that has done that. And I just got off the phone with my ex-husband. That man still calls me for advice. Should I walk him back to the altar? I'm an excellent woman. Yes, I can be an asshole too, but I'm also a hell of a fucking woman. And I spoil my men because I can afford to. However, some men get spoiled and they fucking don't deserve it. And that's how we started going back and forth, because I think it's equal. I think men and women both should be spoiled if they are doing what they're supposed to be doing to keep their partner satisfied, and they're both bringing in money and they're both keeping the household going. Both people should be spoiled. But when reading your post, it came across like you were making it seem like it was one-sided and that men are not getting spoiled. And if that is the case, maybe you're picking the women that are not spoiling you and they're not giving you what you deserve.
You could be right, maybe in some other universe, but in the one where you're dealing with the love doctor, no, you are not. My post said that yes, my
See?
post said
You
that
just
men
wanna
deserve to
fight
get
with me.
spoiled, and it wasn't that
Who spoils who the
exactly.
most?
It was
Just
not a
need to
him
be
versus
spoiled.
her debate. It was just stating that men in general deserve
to
to
be
get
spoiled.
spoiled. Yes. That's all that is stated.
Buy me some roses.
That's right. Buy me some roses. Throw me down on the
But do you-
ground. Fuck
but
the
do you-
shit out of
on
me
my
as soon as I
back
come
and
through
say,
the door.
Baby,
Right.
rub me on the back and say, baby, it's
But do
gonna
you
be
not
I
okay.
even
understand?
said that I was in
Do you
negotiations.
not understand that those type of conversations do with your audience? That conversation, it automatically becomes men versus women, and men start talking about what
But it
women
doesn't
need
have
do,
to be. It only
and women
becomes
start talking
that.
about what
It only
men need to
becomes
do,
that when you
and-
make it like that.
Yeah, don't be disgraced.
Oh,
Right.
God.
This isn't a
Okay.
sexist
And I'm the one that
conversation.
turned it. Okay.
I'm actually in negotiations
One
with the
that turned that
Biden administration to make April 2nd National Steak and BJ Day.
Yeah, baby.
That's right. Where
Okay.
every man can have a sloppy
Well-
BJ and his finest cut of sirloin.
Cooking
I
and
am in the midst of making that happen.
Cooking and schnooking, baby.
Right.
Well, see, that's the problem. If you got to make that a holiday, you're dating the wrong women. See, that's why you're mad.
Oh,
See,
you're
I'm not mad. That's
Tell him
just
why
the
you're
thing.
mad, son.
If you're actually watching the podcast,
He's
I have
smiling.
a very delightful smile, a very boyish-like smile, but I am not angry in any kind of way.
He
in
thinking
any
about
kind of way.
steaks and blowjobs.
Yes.
If you have to make that a holiday, you're dating the type the wrong woman. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we only
That
want
shouldn't
that
have to be a holiday.
we only want that to be a holiday to combat Valentine's Day.
Right.
You
Valentine.
get
We all know
Valentine's
Valentine's Day is about the
You
women
get steak and
anyway.
blowjob day. Mother's Day.
Right.
Oh my God, so many women. These all these
Exactly.
holidays cater to the women.
This
We just
society
want one
is catered
holiday
to women.
to cater to us, and that's the day we get
Junior
spoiled.
Warren says you're talking heavy. Laura Rose says I'm with Bun Bun.
Oh,
Y'all
Lord.
gonna stop pumping her up.
Yeah.
Y'all. That's
I
that
see
reverse
Antonita
Will Smith
Austin.
shit
But
right
see,
there.
look what
I
you
see
Y'all
just
pumping
said.
her up.
You just made
Antonita
it.
Austin
Y'all
with her,
just
too.
made it about men versus women. You
Yeah,
literally
bang,
just made it
bang.
about men versus women. You started
No, I
naming all the
never
holidays
said it
that
was
we
man
have.
versus
So
woman.
let's see what it's really about.
It's
Y'all
about
made
men
it
being
men versus
spoiled.
women. Like,
It's
that's
about
what it's
men being spoiled. It's about women stepping their game up, treating their man 10 times better than what they should right now. Men being spoiled.
Spoil me, baby.
Matter of fact, your love doctor is writing you a prescription
So,
to treat
the
your man 10
experience
times
that-
better. That's how you get it.
Don't be
The-
disgraced,
The
baby.
experience then. But don't pick. You got to pick the right one.
You
then.
do have to pick. I never
Don't pick
said
women
you
that- you don't pick a
cannot
woman
take
that's
chicken
looking to
shit
be
and turn it into
spoiled.
chicken salad. I agree with you on that.
Nope.
You do have to find the right woman and the right man in these set of circumstances. So yes, you do have to
Exactly.
find the right caliber of person to make these dreams a reality.
Yeah,
But if you
Mhm,
do have the
mhm.
right kind of person, then it should happen and be happening on an automatic basis.
wow.
It should.
Talk that
I
talk.
agree.
That's right. Now I'm talking that shit. I told you.
I'm
dealing
with
the,
you.
You
But
dealing
you
with the
making
love
a
doctor.
post. But if you waking up in the morning making that type of post, that's something you got to work on.
I don't have
Why
to
you
work
feeling
on
like that?
anything. I woke up that morning making that post.
Oh God!
I woke up that morning making that kind of post to let the world aware that my fellow brothers out there, my brethren,
Yes.
needs to be spoiled, needs to be put on an upper echelon.
I want my feet
That's
rubbed.
right. Need to be taken care of on a higher level, which means the level of what you're doing right now, ramp it up a notch. That's what I meant. When I woke up, something told me in my spirit
In his
that
soul.
my brothers is
In your
not being
spirit.
taken care
In
of and
his soul.
treated the way that they need to be.
You said to yourself, self, and yourself said, huh?
Huh?
Let me let the
No,
brothers
not at
know.
all. Not at all.
I said,
But as I'm riding to work, I had these revelations, and I thought to myself, there are a lot of men out there, almost 90% out there that aren't getting their needs taken care of like they need.
That is such
Poor-
a high
poor
number.
fellas.
Who gave you those statistics? Are you serious?
Yes,
Are
90%.
you serious?
Yes,
That's
90%.
not true. That's
Yeah.
not true. And I'm going to
It's
tell
about
you why.
10%
I'm
of
gonna
men
tell
out
you
there
why.
that's getting
Hold on, let
spoiled,
me-
but 90% of them out there aren't.
I'm going to tell you why.
Sure,
That
please
is
enlighten
incorrect.
me.
Now, you and I are both in our 40s. So in our
did not
generation,
have to
you
put
may
my age
you
out
may
there,
feel
but
that
okay.
way. Hold on. You may feel that way because it was more one-sided, where men were supposed to do those things and cater to women in that generation. This newer generation, these niggas is living off their girlfriends. So I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of these
That's
younger
called
generation,
pimping.
they living with their mama or they living with their
Well,
girlfriend.
hold up now.
They don't work.
We can agree
No,
with
it's
this.
the truth. This younger generation is very dependent upon women. And we from up there in Salem County, take a survey and see how many of them got their own place and got their own car, or if they live with their women and they're driving their woman's car.
That's these little boys.
These
out
men
here.
are not
Well,
going to
We're talking about men, not boys.
We're exactly, and we're talking about men because, and I
They
don't
feel
feel
wrong.
bad for the women that's going through that because they're allowing the men to do that to them.
And they dating men that was raised.
And you got a
by
show
their
on this
mamas.
you got a show on this live every Monday night from 8 to 9 that's educating people on that. So I don't feel bad for
with
them.
two real
Tune
men.
in and you can get healed. But we're talking about men. We're
Men.
talking about men.
Not that puppy love.
That's right.
stuff.
So we're talking about men. It's about 90%
Oh,
of
God.
males in the world, not the U.S., in the world.
The world, Craig.
That's
a
right.
lie. That is a
That
lie.
is not getting
That is a
spoiled
lie.
and their needs getting taken care of like they should. You as
Well, I
a
tell
woman
you
should
what,
be
I'm
ashamed
in
of
the
yourself.
elite top 10%. Don't say y'all. I'm the top elite, that 10% then. So I'm gonna need you to put some respect on my name.
Okay.
Because
Well, I
have
got to
nothing do
ask
with
you
it
these
other than
questions
I'm
then. So
women.
your man comes home, he's getting a kiss, the tight hug, the wrap around, all that stuff that men need when they come
I
through the
ain't never
door.
got no wraparound.
Right.
Baby, let me tell you. I cook, I clean. He don't do no cooking. He don't do no cleaning.
Okay.
Sex is pretty much every night or every other fucking night because I need it just like you need it.
You go, girl.
He buys for me, I buy for him.
I'm with
I
Bud
take care of kids that like
You
come
done
on now,
fucked
come
around,
on, like,
turned my doctor's
my
assistant
ex-husband-
against me.
My ex-husband had a child before me. That child was taken care of just like it was my child. That child called me mom. That child still calls me and calls me mom. My ex-husband, I was late to the show because my ex-husband called me for advice. I led him back to the altar. He's remarried again. We're great friends. I'm telling you, I'm a great woman. Just because people don't work out doesn't make that person not to be, a good woman. But I spoiled all my men because I don't believe that it should be one-sided. We live in a society now where everybody is making the mother, the father, or the husband and the wife, or the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Everybody out here getting it. Everybody's working. So I don't understand why it's like, the man should not do this or do that, or a woman should not do this or do that. I think people are so stuck on gender norms from, in the past, and that doesn't work for everybody.
Okay.
But kid you not, I spoil. That's my love language. Gifting is my love language. So like friend or my boyfriend, my family members, like that's my thing.
Okay. I have something I want to say to you, but I have to get to our lovers in the building. Junior Warren says, John, shoot that shot. Laura Rose said, Pun, you are a queen. Antonita Austin
Yes,
says,
baby,
okay,
yes.
Preem. Dave says, sound familiar. Antonita Austin says, if the man isn't being served, they're not treating their woman right. Laura Rose said, that is ridiculous,
Period.
John. Where you get these statistics? I don't
We
have
found
to. I don't have to
I
give you where
agree.
I get my info from. Trust me,
we
it's true.
finds it.
Because you're just making it up.
I don't have to make anything up. I'm the love doctor. I will say this.
He got a degree.
That's right. I am the chief love officer of this talk show. I know what I'm talking about. Now, I will say this from everything that you have told us tonight. I do have to salute you.
Salute. 10%.
Yes.
10%er.
You are the 10%.
Shout out to Laura,
Yes.
10%er. Shout out to
like I
Antonita
said,
Austin.
I have to salute you.
One of the 10%ers.
Salute you women that are out there doing your
I'm
thing.
spoiled, baby. I'm spoiled.
Okay.
Bling, bling.
I want to thank
know,
you.
that's great.
I appreciate you chiming in, and
Still
you
ain't
are
got no
more than
wraparound,
welcome
though.
to, call in or come in, and whether it be remote or have a seat in the chair anytime you want.
I didn't even know what a
Thank
wraparound
you.
was.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
Y'all have a good
I don't even
night.
know what a wraparound
Bye-bye.
is, but I need one of them.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
No, that's that double rudder thing you talking about,
That
Mike.
was a great convo right there. I appreciate
Bun
it
Bun.
calling in.
Way to stand up for the ladies. Way to stand up for the men because you are right. You are part of the, unless you lying, but if you telling the truth, you do spoil your man.
Marie Robinson said, "Where did you get your degree from, John?"
Pimpology University.
There you go. Okay, it's an online course I took.
Yes,
okay,
Lord.
I got it in 20 minutes.
And we can marry people.
Yes. Well, that's coming up. Sometime this summer, I will be ordained to marry people.
Funky
okay?
Finger Productions.
Now, we're going to go into one of our old stories here. Matter of fact, Mike, bring that young lady up on the screen right now because she is currently serving time.
Lord.
Yes. This lady, a Maryland native, Tasha Smith, 38 years old at the time, killed her husband because he stopped eating her vagina every night.
Every damn night.
Yes.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
But
So she said he started acting brand new. He knows I love my pussy ate before we make love. It's all his fault. That's what she told the prosecutor. I didn't make those words up.
Like, open it shut. You going to jail.
Yeah. I think it took them like 3 minutes to deliberate. So
he had enough time to get a soda, come back out. She guilty.
Marie Robinson said, send me the link. I would like to, but that school closed down last week. So, yeah, due to funding and, COVID and everything.
We got one of the last degrees.
Yeah.
I didn't finish.
I was in the final class that they graduated,
I didn't finish. I went to the school of hard knocks. I had to learn the hard way on the streets.
Yeah. B's like that sometimes.
He would learn and teach me.
Tiana Benton says, free that lady.
Free her shit.
We're going to go into one of our older stories. This is from Rick from College Park, Maryland.
Rick.
It says, before you read this, keep in mind that I'm just asking your opinion. Nothing will change our feelings and what we are doing. I've been with my girl for 2 years, but I've known her my whole life. My mother adopted her when she was 10. Of course, I'm older, but when she turned 19, things changed. There was slick comments exchanged between us until one day we hooked up and slept with each other. We kept it on the low for a while, but we decided to come out to our family, and it's caused a rift in the family.
Yeah, you sleep with your sister.
Brother, you're sick. That's all I have to say to you.
That's what he doing.
Marie Robinson said, P, said, y'all crazy, LOL. This is what we do. This is Monday night. I told you, this is not your typical relationship show. This is not. You don't get the same rhetoric.
No.
You don't get the same stories. I told you, that's like having missionary sex every night. Nobody wants it.
And no
right
Jenga.
Here, we're the needle movers on Monday night.
Yes.
When you deal with Relationships 101, you're on a God level.
Your ass is caught.
Junior Warren says they from West Virginia, I bet. No, they from College Park, Maryland. Yeah. Tiana Benton said, wait a minute. That's his damn sister, nasty ass. Yes.
Tiana is on the page with me.
Right.
I'm telling you. That's the first thing
that
came
was
to my
his
mind.
sister.
You sleep with your sister.
Yes.
Not blood, so you ain't from West Virginia. But hey.
I mean, I think it's disgusting. I truly do think it's disgusting.
People sleep under the stairs, too. Was a disgusting movie.
We have another topic tonight, the long-distance relationship.
Uh-oh.
Now, I want to get a little serious here. The long-distance relationship. Can it work? How can it work? And things you need to do to keep it fresh. Now, I'm curious to all my lovers out there watching the show tonight. How far would you go, or what do you consider a long-distance relationship? Now, I've heard several people say anything over an hour's drive, I won't do.
Nah, that ain't no fun.
Now, remember, back in the day, a long-distance relationship was frowned upon. Now, long-distance relationships have become the norm. People will travel from Philadelphia to Florida in a relationship. They make time for each other in a relationship. I don't know about that far either, but this is my theory in a long-distance relationship. They can work, but you have to go into the thought, and you have to go into it with the thought process that the long-distance relationship is not meant to be long-distance for long. Right. You go in with a game plan. You already know that you want to see each other. You want to be together, but the only thing in your way is the distance. So you go in with a game plan. How long are we going to do this? And from there, what's the next step? Do we pack up and move halfway? Do I come to you? Do you come to me? See, it doesn't have to be long for long. So it can work. And I say it can work because now, let's just say if you're hooking up with someone the next town over, a couple blocks away, of course you have the telephone, you have texting, but now you have FaceTime, you have Duo, you have video chat. Mm-hmm. So you would take that to another level.
Mm-hmm.
And, to spice it up, send
and VR.
Right. You would have to send, some photos and, little slick talk over the phone to spice it up. But yes, the long distance relationship can work. Your thoughts on it, brother?
You know what's fly about to me about a long distance relationship? Like getting to see the girl, like if she lives in Virginia, North Carolina, going Florida if you want to do Florida. I had a friend in Florida that flew up to see me, and I was supposed to fly back down, but I couldn't afford it. It's like, no, I'm just playing. She ain't spoiled me. Anyway, no, but the fun thing is going to these new places and making a vacation out of it,
right?
In your town, and in their town, and then when she come to your town, you show her the city of Philadelphia, and y'all make a vacation of it. So it's like a good vacation thing. But the really the great thing about it is like you really the distance makes you want to see this person.
Yeah, you like, yearn to see them. Yes,
like, yo, you be trying to make a plan before you even get in the car, coming back from the trip that you had, especially if it's great.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
So you can't wait.
It keeps the mystery going, and you don't, and you hungry for it, and then the pictures is just teasing, and it's just a great dance. It's a great dance. I never had a long distance relationship that went the distance because usually they fizzle out for me,
right?
On the strength of actually really start get to know each other. You start saying, I really don't like this person, but I like the trip. You know what I'm saying? But it just never lasted. But either way, but the beginning part of it is a hell of a ride, especially if you like to travel.
Right. We're going to go into our lovers in the building. Junior Warren said, all these chicks and you go for your sister. Shaking my head. Yeah, that brother was sick. Laura Rose says, I think they could work. I don't care if it would work. I don't know if it would work for me, but it depends on the couple. I can respect that. Chris Barry is watching. What's going on, brother? Junior Warren says, at some point, one of y'all got to move. Yes, you're right. You're right. That is a necessary move. That's the plan. That's the end game.
It's the plan if it's serious.
Right, if it's serious. Laura Rose says, Dave Ayers, you guys have a bit to go, right? Junior Warren says 1 hour is not long distance. No, it's not.
Not at all.
It's not at all.
Might check, Chris.
Laura Rose says, I guess we had a quarantine relationship, but I knew it wouldn't be forever. Jamie says, absent makes the heart grow fonder. All right, we got a lot.
And my crazy friend Mike Check says can't work not with gas at $5 a gallon.
Mike Howard says most of my side chicks were long distance relationships. I was the stand-in.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. Whatever works. I'm not here to judge. Whatever works. But Antonita also says, depend on your love language. I think it gets strained after a while. It only gets strained if you do not have a game plan that you're sticking to bridge the gap in that long distance relationship.
Other than that, it's just sex in another city.
Exactly. You have to have a game plan, and you two have to be committed to that game plan.
TV show, Sex in Another City?
It could be a good show.
That would be a nice show.
Let's dig into another story.
All right.
This is one pissed chick from East Orange. She did not leave her name.
She from the hood, too.
She said, I was seeing this guy, and it just felt right. He was checking off all my boxes, and at the same time, he wasn't stuck up my ass the whole time. So my birthday came, and he threw me an amazing birthday party at the bar we always went to. Drinks are flowing. Everyone's having a great time. I'm thinking, best night ever. Then boom goes the dynamite. A woman walks in holding a baby and throws a drink in his face. Long story short, it's his wife, and yes, the baby was his too. So everyone got her to leave, then I made him leave, and after being humiliated, I left the party. Happy birthday to me.
Hey. Now, if he had some cameras with him, it could have been an episode of Cheaters, and you could have been on television. Sounds like a good premise for a cheetah show, but I think that's sad. It's just that back to that thing, that honesty thing.
Right.
Like he ain't tell her his situation. And it might have been cool with her if he told the truth. And it might not, but you got to accept that. Because if you don't tell the truth,
put your cards on the table.
Things like this can happen. And when things like this happen, who you going to be mad at but yourself, because you put yourself in that position and you did all the right things with the girl. And no wonder he wasn't on your ass or in your ass, because he had to go be in his wife's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying. You're
right. Junior Warren says, if I'm driving with these gas prices, I'm sleeping over. I agree. Well, you know, part of the long distance relationship, if you're seeing each other on the weekend, you can leave a Friday night, stay the night, stay Saturday night, and just leave on Sunday. You know, it's different ways to go about this, and
Yeah,
make
it ain't about
work.
it ain't about a one day hit and run. You can do that in your own town.
Exactly. You know, and while you're there for the weekend, you could plan all type of getaways, excursions,
You got a little amusement
lunches
park
and
in her
dinners.
town or something.
Yeah, it's all type of things to do. So yeah, it's ways of making it work.
It'll work anything will work if you make it work.
Exactly. Make it do what it do.
If you work it.
Make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do, baby.
Junior Warren says she bought the seed too. Yeah, she bought that baby too. She wanted everybody to see this low down cheating motherfucker. It's my husband and his baby.
It got to be some hood shit because he will bring the baby in the bar.
That was the corner bar they was at.
The security wasn't even standing by to not let the baby come in the bar.
Brad says if
Lucky
you're
thing.
attractive, you can find someone closer. That is not true.
That's
Brad.
not the point, though.
And that's not the point. It's a long distance relationship.
It's pretty
Brad,
people all over
sometimes
the
you
world.
make me think that you ain't never had no pussy the way you be talking. God darn. Shoot. I'm writing you out a prescription for a woman. Give him 5 cc's of a woman's stack. Oh, my God.
Get you a wraparound, Brad.
Yes. He ain't did no end zone dancing in a long time. I love you, Brad. I love you. I'm here to help you, brother. I'm here to help you.
He said you ain't never had no pussy.
No.
Oh, you got me crying now.
Oh, my gosh. But that's why you tune into this show. I'm going to help you get there, Brad. I'm
You're
going to
gonna
help
get you some
there.
ass.
Yes, one way or another.
Let's take him out, Mike Check.
Woo, I'm going to get you there, brother.
Oh,
We're going to dive into another story.
did we settle the last one?
What was the last
Oh, well, the last one was.
the last one was the corner bar.
Did she ask a question or she was just telling her thing?
I think she
It
just
sounded-
chimed
she
in to tell a
she
story.
let the story.
There was no
There
questions
was no
to
question.
it.
Yeah, so we agree.
Yeah.
Messed up.
There was nothing we could do. You
did right.
Right.
Leave
You got
eventually.
rid of him. Hopefully you will find someone that, can meet your needs and
don't
be
be
the
all
man
up
of your
in your
dreams.
ass.
Right. You might need a man that's up your ass. So
That's
that
it.
way
You know where he at.
Right. You know where he's at. You know
Eat
he's
that
not with his
vagina
wife and kid.
every day, so you don't have to kill his ass.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Every time you turn around, boom, he up your ass. And that's a good thing.
Eating vagina.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
So you don't go to jail.
Right.
You don't have to slap nobody.
Laura Rose said Bride found someone to marry him.
Yeah.
Really?
Missionary. No.
He missionary, man. He is. He missionary, man. That's all you know. What do we call that? That position is the doom of man. That's all, Brad. Oh,
Love
my
you, Brad. You know we
gosh.
just mess with you, brother.
Oh, man. I hope you're not the missionary, man, Brad. I
Taking
hope
Brad.
you're not.
Mike Check said we taking Brad to the Piccadilly.
Okay. But he's married.
That don't mean nothing.
Thoughts of Supremes and Supremes alone and do not reflect the Relationships 101 podcast.
He ain't dead.
What you say just because he on a diet don't mean he can't look at the menu?
Yeah, he can look at the menu.
Right. There you go, Brad.
Just don't let your eyes get bigger than
Right.
your belly.
And you just got to learn a few more positions. That missionary is getting you in trouble right now.
Yes, sir.
Now, this story was so profound when I had read it at first, it blew my mind. Teenager Marissa Williams was living with her aunt in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, when the aunt asked her to stop using Facebook to lure strangers to their home.
Freaky dude.
In response, Marissa blocked her aunt on Facebook.
And went to Instagram. No.
So the aunt created a fake persona,
Oh, Lord.
Trey Top Dog Ellis, and befriended Marissa. To the aunt's shock, Marissa complained about the aunt and even came up with a plan about her running away to be with Trey. When Top Dog talked her out of it, she gave him instructions on how to break into the aunt's home and kill her. The uncle, her husband, her cousin, and the dog.
This is sick, right?
Marissa's aunt took the messages to authorities, and Marissa was charged with solicitation of murder.
Damn right. That's a freaking sick little freaky dicky girl. They should have been whipping her ass. all the way to the
Social
police
media
station.
is a motherfucker.
Yes, it is. Social media is going to be the death for some of you idiots. I look at some of the TikTok and just scroll through because you could get hooked down. You can go down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Just like you used to do on YouTube, but now you can just do it on TikTok or Reels or whatever. But you scrolling and you see one person do something dumb, and then the next one, I can outdo that dumbness. I'm gonna do something dumber, and then I'm gonna be the dumbest out of all the dummies. And you laughing, and this is the entertainment. This is taking the place of television. This is taking the
It
place
is.
of DVD. This is taking the place of being with your lady.
Right.
Because you're looking at these crazy people. And this is the world we live in, man. This is crazy. And this girl is actually telling her aunt how she gonna kill her. Telling, hey, this how we gonna do it, Trey Dog. And auntie like, yeah, tell me everything.
I'm gonna leave.
That's a catfish
I'm gonna
for
leave
your
this-
ass, though.
I'm gonna leave this window unlocked for you.
I'd have let her in. Matter of fact, Trey Dog, I'm gonna come. Hey, baby, I'll do it, but I need you to come in because you smaller. You go in the window first, and when she walked in that window, I'll be like, "It's Trey Dog, bitch."
First of all, this is someone they put a roof over her head. I'm quite sure clothes
that's a
on her
hateful
back.
child. That child needs psychological.
Yes.
she need a
Hey,
home. She
that
need
is
to be in a
hate in
group
the
home.
purest level. Oh my
That
gosh.
makes you don't trust nobody.
Right.
Your own niece is
Brad
a
said,
psycho
why
killer.
is she gonna kill the dog? She wanted everybody gone.
She should be in jail with the woman who want her vagina ate every day. They'll get along. Maybe she'll eat the vagina, turn gay for the stay, and make it happen. She could be your cellmate and your love date. And there won't be no long distance because y'all are bunk to bunk, baby.
Oh shit.
Don't feel disgraced, baby.
Oh my gosh. Drunk Oaks Podcast said, oh man, script
I
for
smoked
one
some
pussy.
weed today or something.
I don't know what it is. This bitch was talking about murder though.
Yeah,
Damn.
she took it to the next level, yo.
Oh my gosh. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. We've had some doozies come in this.
Is he
bitch.
gonna kill the dog too?
Kill her uncle, the aunt. It was the uncle, the aunt, the cousin, and the dog.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
She wanted the
but
whole.
imagine
She wanted the whole house.
if
white
Trey
clean.
wasn't catfishing her and it wasn't the aunt, and he was a real OG loke dog, and he
They
was
was
just
dead.
and he was just as dumb as she was.
They was dead.
They was dead.
Yes.
They be dead, and that's the whole reason she wanted her off of social media because she's luring men
Strangers
to the house,
to the crib.
strangers to the house, doing
Yes.
whatever they do. Teenager, mind you, that's number one,
Yeah.
and then the fact that one of these teenagers could have been Loke Ding-a-ling Dog. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know,
Anthony
Boom.
the officer said there's no audio.
of us.
Please, someone let me know if you're having audio difficulty. Okay, it's back up and running. I apologize for any technical difficulties that we're having, but yeah, that's a crazy situation right there.
Yeah, that's sad, but you know
That is a real
it must
crazy
not be
situation.
meant for me to be heard what I said, but it's all right.
Another one that was even crazier. College football player flips out after finding out his girl is a man. Yeah. True story. 24-year-old Tyrone Underwood, who posed as Tyra online, was found dead of multiple gunshot wounds. Detective pieced together evidence that suggested, I thought that this dude had a super cool name, Carlton Ray Champion Jr.
Wow.
had been involved in a weeks-long sexual relationship with Underwood that ended fatally when Champion discovered that Underwood had a penis. Now, what's so crazy about this is that Carlton Ray Champion was hit with 99 years in prison, and the jury was only out for 2 hours and returned with their decision.
It's a messed up
Well, actually,
situation.
no, I got that wrong. The jury went out 2:15 and returned at 3:30.
Yeah, that's out. That's a 45 minutes.
Yeah, took them 45 minutes to deliberate.
Yo, first of all, I mean it's wrong. I mean you can't kill nobody. I mean the other I don't want to say what it is, trans gender.
I don't know. I don't want the alphabet people after us.
Well, it was wrong.
Stated that
for-
several times.
for that. For the person not to be honest with Carlton Ray Champion Jr.
Mike Howard said, "Is that your wallet, or are you happy to see me?"
Yeah,
Dave Ayers said maybe it was actually a request.
and you gotta actually, you gotta you gotta get some wraparounds and do some things, man.
Well,
to figure
first of
out
all,
what's what.
It said that they were involved in a weeks-long sexual relationship, so he knew. He had to have known.
Two things that happen. I love anal, and not me, but the girls say I love anal, and I just love it, love it, love it, love it. And you just thinking like I ain't never did it like that before, so I love it because she let me do it in her booty all the time. One, and then two. Okay, I know you're a man. We're gonna have this week-long sexual, and then that girl was like, "I'm gonna tell everybody that we in love." He's like, "Oh, no, you don't," because that's a crime of passion.
Yes, it is.
That ain't
Crime
no
of
regular.
passion.
That ain't no regular shooting. That's
But see,
a
my
whole
whole
lot of
thing is
shots.
this. They said they was in a weeks-long relationship. Mike Howard says he was mad it was longer than his.
Oh,
But let me ask you this. A weeks-long relationship. You ain't touching. You ain't feeling. Y'all ain't grinding. You ain't doing none of that. Come on now.
I have heard, like a lot of the lady boys, they can fool you. I mean, they fool you. Some of these. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm totally honest. Nowadays, with the operations these ladies get, they look real, man. They look real. They look beautiful, man. I can imagine me getting in one of them relationships, and then all of a sudden they ain't finished the operation, and Bojangles come down, boy. It's like, yo, like I'm not gonna shoot you 9 times, but I'm gonna fall back and like, look, you got me. It's like bank fraud.
I do not want to compare that to bank fraud.
You might not get your money back. You gonna get beat for your bread, but sometimes you gotta take the L and take it on the chin and just wash off real good. Not the chin like that. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like it shouldn't drive that cannot drive you to murder. It can.
I was going to say it can.
It can and it has, but that's wrong to be brought to murder because that's 2 lives gone.
Yeah.
Will you give your life for 99 years for making
No.
a bad mistake?
No.
And
not
even-
99 hours.
Even if
no.
you whip this person's ass up and down the street, slap him like Will Smith and Chris Rock. But I'm going to try to tell you, I'm not throwing away my life for 99 years for somebody that duped me. I'd probably kill a bank teller, a bank fraud or do more harm to a bank frauder than, because that's my money. You know what I mean? My money is, this is what I need to live and to eat by. You okay, you touched the penis, man. Get over it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Don't tell nobody. Keep it in the raps. You
Right.
go play football. You'd have been a star. You
I-
might have liked it.
I just want to be thankful that I am thankful that I've never had an encounter with a dick.
And I can honestly
So-
say it's never happened to me. Never. But I'm looking at these. You see these operations is like, and now they could give you a whole vagina.
All right, so if you're a man and you're in a relationship with this woman,
Why they don't just finish?
that's has this body that's rap video quality, and years down the road she tells you, hey, I used to be Timmy from
Half-
North Dakota.
Half of these rappers believe it. Got
Well-
man friends. That's girlfriends.
Let me get into the lovers that's on the line. Laura Rose says 45 minutes is too long for deliberation. Deanna Bentley says exactly, Supreme. Mike Howard says he was mad because it was longer than his. Anthony also says maybe he didn't get to home base until the end of the week.
I said a sexual relationship for a week.
No, it says they was involved in a weeks long.
Sexual.
long.
So weekend it was long.
Right. Laura Rose says it's not a reason to kill.
Not a reason.
Mike Howard says 2 words, circus tent. Mark Mills says stop lying. And Mike Howard says he liked what was happening.
Shout out
He
to
couldn't
Mills,
get past
man.
the guilt. Never know. Those are all very valid points.
Nobody gonna know. All they know they was gonna lock his ass.
Right. But was it
They
worth
didn't even
99
care.
years in prison is the real
Nah,
question.
not at all. I wouldn't have never told nobody. I'd have been like, yo, she got me. It's all right. It's good. It's all right. A couple times was really good. No.
No! Oh, my gosh.
And you know, a lot of them girls they do oral, and they do oral like no other body's business. And then you be like, yo, I got the best blowjob chick in the world. All I need is a steak, and let it be April 2nd. This girl is the queen. They do anal. It's just, and they tuck that thing. You know what I'm saying? They do all kind. Did you see the what's that movie?
Hold up, Preem. I got to read this. Mike said, "Ain't no thing but a wiener. You flick it, giggle, then high five and leave."
Would that be from Franklin?
Bullshit.
That's your boy.
That's all I got to say.
That's the house.
Bullshit.
Yo, I ain't flicking, tickling, and ricking and smoking
And I'm
cigarettes.
damn sure
with
not giggling about nothing.
Nothing.
Give me that gat. I'm due my 99 years. Shit. Fuck
and
that.
see, and that's on like and in the world we live in now, you know, a lot of that is being accepted. A lot of these guys really, you know, these big macho football players and superstar rappers, they like that stuff. They just don't like when it's time
When it comes
out.
Yes.
And apparently they like it when it come out, but long as it come out in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's in the dark.
And the
Shell
crazy
come out
thing
in
is
the
we
light.
live in a society now where they make it like super cool to be gay.
Yeah, and they be
Fuck
like,
that.
all he had to do was tell his truth.
And I don't care if the alphabet
Don't
people
tell my
don't
truth. I
like
got
that.
a job. yo, hey.
Laura Rose said this conversation is sounding pretty phobic. Point of the story is not a reason to murder.
Not phobic.
It's not phobic at all. It's
I don't
not.
like to be, what you call.
No one likes to be deceived by a dick.
Don't deceive me.
Right. Especially with a dick.
Me, Champion and Shorty could have been friends.
Could have been.
But don't deceive me.
With a dick.
And he might have liked it.
Maybe.
Possibly. Possibly not.
Right.
But apparently something happened that drove him to murder. And that means that the deception or the threatening to tell took him there to, like I said, that's a crime of passion. That's crazy.
Yes.
No phobic. Just don't lie to me. Everything I say is but all these stories come and say, tell me the truth.
Yeah, just
Like,
put it out
if you
there.
just tell me the truth.
Put
you
it
got
out there.
3 mamas and three baby mamas.
Hey.
And make sure that nobody run in the bar on me.
Exactly.
Tell me the truth.
Shit. Now, I will say this, you know, I for anyone that's offended, because we get, you know, people from time to time, you guys went too far. I don't want any altercations with the alphabet people, the LBGTYZ, whatever the fuck that acronym is. But we don't want anyone that's offended or upset by anything that's said on this podcast, okay? If you're gay,
be gay.
Be gay, you know.
Take it.
Yeah, you know.
Or leave it.
Yeah, you know. So
Not my cup of tea.
Right, it's not my cup of tea.
But if you like to sip with the queen, go for it.
Yeah, you know, to each his own. To each his own.
Get it, tea, the queen.
But I have enjoyed this podcast tonight. We talked about everything we could. The Smith slap. Matter of fact, I'm just going to reiterate on everything that we talked about tonight.
Yes, sir.
Once again, the Smith slap.
Bop.
This will be talked about
Forever.
for a time. Yeah, forever. The moral of that is, don't let Will Smith pump you up to get fucked up.
You know he apologized.
Some of y'all cats, yeah, he apologized.
He breaking news. He apologized to Chris Rock.
Okay.
He just put out a statement on his Instagram. He
Some of y'all
apologized.
know.
He said he was crazy. No, I'm just saying.
Some of y'all know that if somebody insults your women, you got to let that slide, because
Been there, done that.
ain't no need of your woman
I ain't
watching
never slide,
you get your ass beat by that dude that told the joke, and then you find out weeks later that she fucking the dude that told the joke. So
you got to ride the car with her, your ass.
right, and your eyes actually swelling up as you're driving home. Yeah, okay. Don't let Will Smith pump you up to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, long distance relationships.
Yes.
We told you what to do. They don't have to be long for long.
Nope.
You got all different kind of ways to keep it fresh, keep it spicy, you know.
Be very adventurous. It's an adventure.
Right. It is an adventure. It really is. You got your phone, you got your text, you got your video chat,
But be careful.
photos, videos, you know, it's all different kind of things. But
Be
it
careful.
definitely can work if two people are committed at making it work.
And once again, be careful.
Yes.
'Cause you be riding the OG Trey house and your brains knocked out.
Not Top Dog Trey. The very last one. What was the last one? Oh, men being spoiled.
Yeah. That was
I'm
the
going to
main-
hashtag that forever. Men do need to be spoiled. Appreciate Pum Pum Bundy for
she
calling
was a
in.
great representative for
She
you
was
ladies,
for the
especially
women that do spoil.
for the real ones.
Right. For the real women
For the
out there,
real
she was a
ones,
great
she was a great
representative. I
representation.
do have to salute her and give her hers.
Go Bun Bun, go Bun Bun.
Yeah, you even got my assistant to turn against me on that one.
Yeah, I was saying I'm with Bun Bun on that one.
So
I'll put my wedding license up for that one.
yeah, you know. And for all y'all doubting, yes, I am a certified love therapist.
Yeah.
Yes, I am certified. I'm your chief love officer of this talk show, your love doctor from 8 to 9. Sometime in the course of the summer, I will be ordained to marry people.
Hot
So,
damn.
yeah.
Want to go to Vegas?
Hey, I'm down for it.
Can you
I'm
wear a
down
James?
for it.
We want a James Brown impersonator or a Prince impersonator.
I'm not going to be any.
Can't you just go,
I'm giving you
"Ooh."
John Evans in the flesh.
Can't you go? Oh,
We have Dave. He says, did he? Good for him. Should have been in public live, too. Not like he didn't have the chance. The man made a mistake. Come on now. Think about this. Let's think about Will Smith.
yeah, none of us is perfect.
Right, none of us is perfect. And I'm going to give this a quick 2 minutes. Think about Will Smith and what he's been through. He sat down earlier with that humiliating Red Talk interview where his wife confessed to having a lengthy affair. And what did they call it? Entanglement? Yeah. So he sat through that, tears running down his eyes, everything. So he had already been humiliated on a global scale. So
Then talking about he couldn't satisfy her.
right. It was even to the point where he said that he would throw up after having sex with her.
And then you gotta have in your shadow, you're in the shadow of Tupac Shakur.
Yes.
Who was definitely the thug that she really wanted. And then
Still does one.
And she got Mr. Nice Guy parents.
Right.
Don't understand.
So you go to the award show.
And you gotta prove.
And you got your so-called buddy up there, and he decides to tell a joke that you thought was funny because he initially laughed.
Every day I gotta fight to prove my
Then
love.
he looks over at his wife and sees that she's hurt by this joke.
And she should have just laughed.
So he has to get up and defend her honor. So he goes up there and smacks Chris Rock with one of the biggest, sissiest slaps I've ever seen in the course of men being alive today.
Well, knock a tooth out of his
Right.
mouth with this.
Right. So he gave him one of the softest slaps I've ever seen. But he had to. Because that ride home would have been the worst for him. And don't get me wrong, because he did defend her honor, don't you think for 1 second that the ride home, Jada didn't tell him, Pac would have shot him.
Hey, 50 Cent, Pac, The Rock.
Right. Let me go over to some of these comments. Antonitas Austin says, I think he apologized out of fear of losing his Oscar. Mike Howard said, nobody's perfect. However, walking on stage to slap a dude 100 pounds lighter don't make you a gangster. Not at all. Brad says he wouldn't beat the guy who banged her, but he slapped the guy who made a joke. I agree with you on that one, Brad. Now you're talking my language. Antonita Austin says he's an egomaniac. He was wrong for doing that at the Oscars. Take it backstage and have some self-control.
Yeah. I ain't saying he was wrong.
All I'm saying
I ain't saying he was right.
I
understand.
You can't control your actions sometimes. You just can't.
What would you do for love?
Shit. Love will make you do some strange shit.
Sit at the red table talking
Yeah.
like a pussy.
Exactly. So, like I said, more of this story is don't let Will Smith pump you up to get fucked up.
Because there's going to be some people out here that try that formula.
Yes.
And they're going to be some
yes.
people.
And there's people out there thinking because Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, I should be slapping people for my women.
And please don't
And
slap,
if you
slap
walk
me.
around with that mindset, I guarantee you funeral homes will be packed this summer. So let me end this show by saying this.
I talk a lot of shit. You come up here trying to slap me, I'm going to kick you in the balls. Go ahead. Sorry.
I ain't going to kick you in the balls, but if you come up trying to slap me, I'm going to cut you everywhere but the bottom of your feet. Now, I'm going to tell you that right now. I want to thank y'all for joining us tonight on one of the hottest relationship podcasts in the game, Relationships 101. I want you to like, share, and continue to, view us. We appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm your doctor of love tonight, John Evans, and I'm being joined by my man, the right-hand man, the doctor's assistant, Supreme the Resurrector. I'm going to leave you with this food for thought. Nothing in life is ever what it seems. We're even people. But But if you find that special someone that makes it all worthwhile, hold on tight and never let them go. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's do this again next Monday. Do me a favor, Jamie. Play me out.